2 News Oklahoma starts right now.
Tonight, the winter storm pushing in outside your window, on your roads, settling in across green country. Communities tonight bracing to see what this storm is capable of. At this hour, our crews are spread out across the map, from Tulsa to Broken Arrow, Claremore to Muskogee, down through McAllister, Tahlequah, and Okmulgee. The 2 News team is watching conditions change in real time. This system has the potential to become one of the most significant winter storms in Tulsa history, with snowfall totals that could rival 2011. Tonight, this isn't just about how much falls, it's about what happens after it does. The roads, power, emergency response, and the neighbors who need help staying warm. I'm Naomi Kitt. We'll get you out to the field in just a moment, but first, let's go to Chief Meteorologist Michael Sager, tracking where that storm is at this hour.
Well, the snow has moved in right on time. We figured it'd be coming in between about 9 and 10 o'clock into the Tulsa Metro, and sure enough, the snow has arrived. In fact, can't even see downtown right now as we look here on the Bob Hurley RV Weather Camera Network. Normally, you'd see downtown here from our Brookside camera. Not the case at the moment. Let's take you to South Tulsa here from the Renaissance Hotel. You can already see some of the snow now beginning to collect here along Highway 169 and 71st Street. Very dry snow. It's going to be blowing around, but those road conditions will continue to deteriorate as we go through the overnight hours. Snow's not particularly very heavy at the moment, but it's enough that we're starting to see it accumulate here in the metro. Let's zoom out here across the rest of the region. We've actually got some heavier bands as you get down along I-40 and southward. A little sleet trying to mix in as well as you get down into parts of Pittsburgh County and into Hughes County. But just the beginnings of our first round of snow that'll continue overnight tonight and through the morning hours tomorrow. You can see that expands all the way back here into western portions of Texas. So as we continue here through the overnight hours, the snow will continue and those totals will start to add up as we go into the morning hours tomorrow. And then we may actually get a little bit of a break at times tomorrow. And then another round will come in tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. But bitter cold tomorrow, snow likely through the first part of the day, and then again maybe a few flurries into the afternoon. And then another round of snow will add more to our snowfall totals that will probably range between about 6 to maybe as much as 15 inches across the region. Again, travel will become hazardous through the weekend. We'll break down more specifically those numbers and how cold it's going to get in 10 more minutes.
Michael, thank you. This winter storm has the potential to impact every corner of our area. That's why 2 News is spread out across green country to bring you the latest updates where you live. With several inches of snow expected, we're already starting to see that snow fall and dangerous cold. 2 News has anchors and reporters live across the region, from Tulsa to Claremore, Muskogee to McAllister, Tahlequah to Okmulgee. We start tonight in Tulsa with a GRDA weather chaser traveling through the metro. 2 News Oklahoma's Steph Manchin is inside. Steph, you're finally starting to see some of that snow.
Yeah, Naomi, in just the last hour or so, snow has started to fall. And as Michael was talking about, we are seeing just how dry that snow is. It's really blowing around with the wind. I'll show you the roads. We're on Riverside. We just got past 71st Street. And as cars are driving on the roads, definitely moving that snow with it and the wind. It is starting to accumulate a little bit on the sides of the roads, but nothing too terrible. As we've been telling you, the city crews and ODOT have been preparing for this. ODOT has 25 trucks out ready to make sure as snow comes in, they're able to plow it out. They started treating the bridges in Tulsa on Thursday, and city crews have about 60 trucks out. We've seen a number of plows and salt trucks making sure the roads are safe for the drivers that are out. So as we're starting to see the snow, we're going to start seeing some impacts. TJ Eckert is over in the Bixby Glenpool area. TJ, are we seeing anything over there?
Yeah, Steph, a lot right now. I'm in downtown Bixby, and you can kind of look behind the camera shot here, and you can see some of that snowdrift moving through the road because it's pretty light right now. And as Steph mentioned there, it's a dry snow, so not collecting too much, but that wind's blowing it around. And that's one of the big hazards right now at this point is because the winds are picking up, that snow can start blowing around and it can become pretty dangerous. And thankfully, me and my photographer Dennis were just talking about this, we haven't seen hardly anybody out. So everybody's taking heed to those warnings, right? We've seen maybe 2 or 3 cars driving here in downtown Bixby. So far, so good. We call it a dry snow. It's not collecting, but at least from my vantage point, we don't see snow very often, but these are fairly decent sized flakes that are falling right now, at least here in Bixby. So 9:42, I put it on my Facebook. That was the first snowflake I saw here in the Bixby area. A reminder that those crews will be out there. Bixby said that they will have a truck following a truck. That's how they're going to plow, is a truck will go through and then another one's going to come through, and they'll essentially double plow the streets wherever they're seeing that snow falling. So again, starting to fall here in Bixby, dry snow, but a lot of it's starting to come down as we speak. Curious what it looks like in Broken Arrow. That's where we find our Sharon Phillips. Sharon, what do you have there?
Hey, good evening, TJ. So you said the snow started falling around 9:42 in Bixby. It started falling here very close to that. I clocked it about 9:45, give or take. But I'm going to step out of the way and show you kind of what we're seeing here in the Rose District along Main Street. You can see the snow is starting to accumulate a little bit on people's cars and trucks out here. And with the Christmas lights on the trees that Broken Arrow has up, it is starting to look like a little bit of a winter wonderland out here. But we do want to get you some very important information. Broken Arrow has 2 warming stations we want to let you know about. The first is at Central Park Community Center. That's located at 1500 South Main Street. That one will be open Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 5 p.m. Then the second warming station is located at Harvest Church. It's at 1814 South Main Street, and it will be open Saturday and Sunday from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Now, I was speaking with the Broken Arrow Fire Department earlier, and right now they do not have a overnight shelter at this point. So if you happen to lose power, you can go to either one of those warming stations during the day. Now we're going to send it over to Tahlequah, where my friend Emma Birch is live. And Emma, how are things looking there? Are you seeing snow?
Well, Sharon, I was honestly going to say right before I came on that I was feeling a little left out. There was absolutely no snow. And everyone was texting our little reporter group chat, I'm getting snow, I'm getting snow. I was getting absolutely nothing. And then right when I come on, it is starting to come down. The wind is blowing it right now. No accumulation because it literally just started coming down. But I will say this wind, it is very, very, very cold, hitting my face. My mom's probably going to yell at me because I don't have my scarf on, so my cheeks are going to look really red. But, Mom, I've learned my lesson. I'll wear my scarf for tomorrow. But I will tell you guys, this wind and this cold is no joke. So if you are in the Tahlequah area and you need a warming place to stay, the First United Methodist Church off of Delaware is having a warming shelter. Now, their doors do close in an hour, so please get there if you need a place. But you can see this wind blowing this snow right across the camera right now because that's how hard this wind is blowing. So this snow will accumulate at some point right now, but it is blowing so hard it's not touching the ground right now. But right now I'll toss it back to Naomi for back at the desk.
Emma, thank you. That wind is contributing to that dangerous cold. As we track closures and cancellations, emergency crews across our area preparing for long days and long nights. Our team is following what's changing in real time. When we come back, we'll head to McAllister, Claremore, Muskogee, and Okmulgee to see how the winter storm is impacting your neighborhood.
Your first forecast, sponsored by A-Best Roofing.
You're watching 2 News Oklahoma, part of the Scripps News Group.
Now that we're starting to see that snow here in the metro and across green country, we have to talk about the hazards.
Yeah, and as we were mentioning earlier, the cold weather is going to be moving in this week and really going to be an issue. So not just the snow, the frigid temperatures and wind chills are going to be down at dangerous levels, and we will have 3 mornings at least in a row with wind chills below 0 starting tomorrow morning. And of course, with the snow coming in and the amount of snow we will see, those roads will become slick and hazardous, and some of those roads, especially where we get some of the higher snowfall totals, could become impassable at times. So we'll have to watch that closely as well. But the beginnings of our winter storm system that we've been talking about all week long, now ongoing here in Tulsa. Snow's not what I would call heavy snow, but it is a steady light to moderate snow at the moment. We are starting to see it accumulate in the metro, and as we pan here a little farther south and east, it has actually been a little bit heavier the farther south you go here, and at times a little sleet trying to mix in with some of this parts of Pittsburgh County into parts of Latimer County as well. And zooming out, you can see how the snow continues to expand across the region. Now, some of this is not quite reaching the ground as it's been battling some dry air. That's what we were watching earlier in the evening. But now, as the snowfall is into that dry air, it's able to eventually make it down to ground level. You can see the back edge of the snow out near the Texas Panhandle. But as we continue through the overnight hours, that snow is going to continue. Some sleet may try to mix into the south, but we're seeing a lot of snow down down here as well, and that continues through the morning hours tomorrow. Now, we may get a break as we go into midday and tomorrow afternoon. Still might get a few flurries or maybe a few light sleet pellets to the south and east, but overall, things will wind down a bit for us as we go into tomorrow afternoon, and then round 2 starts to come in tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. That round will continue into Sunday morning and eventually taper off as we go to midday Sunday and early Sunday afternoon. And once we get through both of those rounds, these snowfall totals will be adding up. I think a 10 to 15 foot swath here, or 15 inch swath. That'd be a lot of snow, 15 feet. 15-inch swath here, probably south of Highway 412 down to about I-40, maybe even a little south of I-40. I actually did move this south a little bit from where we had it at 5 and 6 due to the observations out near Oklahoma City seeing snow where we thought we might see some sleet. So I've expanded some of these heavier totals a little farther to the south, 6 to 10 inches of snow once you get up into southeastern portions of Kansas. And where we end up in Tulsa, I don't know if we'll quite get to the record. We may make a run at it, but we'll probably end up somewhere in this top 5 list once we get into Sunday. Weather chaser Damon Lewis, GRDA weather chaser Damon Lewis out in Collinsville. This is his view here. You can see the snow coming down and some of that dry blowing snow there on the streets and on the sidewalks. And so starting to see it pick up. Looks like we may have lost our Brookside camera, unfortunately, on the Bob Hurley RV Weather Camera Network, but we still have that snow coming down. 15 degrees, our current temperature with a north wind making it feel even colder. Mention those wind chills. Here we go. Below 0 wind chills tomorrow morning. We'll see it cold tomorrow afternoon, only low teens to maybe 12 for the high. Flurries through the afternoon. Again, the snow will not be as heavy in the afternoon. We'll get that break, and then we'll get that next round coming in through the evening hours. Snow likely through tomorrow evening with single-digit temperatures and below 0 wind chill values into Sunday morning. Temperatures could drop below 0 on Monday morning. Wind chills will definitely be there. Wind actually won't be very strong, but boy, when you got temperatures as cold as they are, those wind chills will be down at dangerous levels. And there you can see, breaking it down into next week, whatever does fall is going to hang around for a while with more cold likely and maybe another chance of some wintry weather by the end of next week.
Michael, thank you. The city of McAllister is starting to be covered in snow this evening. 2 News Oklahoma's Samson Tamajani is there live for us now, showing us those conditions.
Well, Naomi, it was sleet falling from the sky at about 7:30 p.m. and then an hour later it turned to snow, which is why everything around my head you're seeing on the screen is now white. It is starting to accumulate. If you just take a look around me here in downtown, when you've got this wintry mix and the temperature only getting lower, this is going to turn to ice and snow buildup, and it's going to be slippery to say the least. Right here looking out on Carl Albert Parkway in the middle of downtown McAllister, which is, by the way, indeed in a state of emergency. I talked with Mayor Justin Few this afternoon, just after he issued that state of emergency. He says he's taking no chances with what's coming to this city.
Just keeping an eye on things, and we don't know if it's going to shift more ice or more snow and how travel conditions are going to be impacted or when they're going to be better.
Yeah, and going to our live weather blog on KJRH.com, actually, you can see an extended interview with Mayor Few about that state of emergency right now. Meanwhile, going back up north to Claremore, that's where we will find Brody Myers, where I'm sure it's a little bit colder over there. I don't know about snowfall yet, though, Brody. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, Samson, it's definitely cold, and I would describe the snow as some strong flurries. I'm squinting a little bit because I would say it actually kind of hurts to hit your face, not because it's so cold, but because it's kind of sharp, pellety snowflakes. I'll show you here on the parking lot, a little bit of accumulation right now where we are. Nothing too crazy right now, but nothing fun either. As for the city of Claremore and Rogers County, officials say they are prepared. The Emergency Operations Center is activated, allowing a slew of agencies to more easily coordinate their response to the incoming weather. We know there are a couple of highways surrounding Claremore. ODOT is deploying more than 261 trucks across the state to keep highways as clear as possible, but that's for the adults. Just a little while ago, I caught up with 9-year-old Kyle. Are you excited for the snow to be coming?
Yep.
What are you most looking forward to?
Missing school.
Well, those were the good old days for sure. Well, Kyle, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but so far nothing from Claremore Public Schools. Looks like Zebras will be back in class on Monday if all things hold together. But we'll see you over the weekend. We'll tell you all what's happening. As for all my warm weather people, the last flight to Vegas left at 6:45. Brody Myers, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Brody, out here in Muskogee, things are going south. Started at about 9:35 with a few fluffy little flurries, and now the snow that's coming down hurts when it hits my face. It's getting thicker, it's getting colder, and it's seeming like there might be a little bit of ice mixed in with it. Now, we hadn't seen much of anything all afternoon. It was a beautiful evening here in Muskogee up until about 9:30. Restaurants were full, grocery stores were still selling out the shelves. But right now the snow is coming down. It's starting to accumulate, as you can see here in the Olive Garden parking lot. We're at Shawnee Bypass and 69. And we're going to be here throughout the weekend, keeping you up to date on what's going on in Muskogee. Now down a little further from us in Okmulgee is Clifton Haskin.
Hey Kathy, it's actually Isabel today, but we're actually out here in Okmulgee and the snow has started and it's coming down quick. I mean, if you look around, it's already starting to pile up. But the good news is that to help people stay warm during the freezing cold temperatures, the Rose Center right behind me has officially opened up along with the First United Methodist Church to make sure that people are staying safe. Staff want to make sure that everyone who needs a warm meal, bed, clothing can come on in to stay safe from the cold weather. I spoke with Senior Pastor Diana Northcutt, who tells me she just wants to help her neighbors stay safe.
People are slowly coming in. I think they realize that it's getting colder out there than they want it to be, and so they're slowly coming in. So we can handle probably up to 60.
Now, Pastor Northcutt tells me that staff will be here up until Tuesday, but depending on how the weather shapes up next week, that could change and the timing could be extended. But for now, we'll definitely make sure to keep you updated on how Okmulgee's doing throughout the weekend. But I'm going to send it back to Naomi in the studio. I hope you're a little bit warmer over there.
Isabel, definitely a lot warmer in the studio than it is out there. Thank you, though, for showing our community what's going on. As that snow continues to push in, you can see our team is already in place all across Green Country, and they aren't going anywhere. After the break, I got a chance to talk with a trauma surgeon about the types of injuries they tend to see during this severe weather. Stay with us.
Got a live look outside here on the Bob Hurley RV Weather Camera Network. The snow coming down here in the metro. This is the view from the Renaissance Hotel in South Tulsa, Highway 169 and 71st Street. You can start to see the snow now collecting on those roads. Road conditions will continue to deteriorate as we go through the overnight hours. Band of light to moderate snow moving through the metro at the moment, and this will continue as we go through tomorrow morning. It has been a little heavier as you get down to the south with even a little bit of sleet mixing in here in parts of Pittsburgh County. We'll have another update coming up in a few more minutes.